Hi folks, Mark Dudzik from JR Sound Co. here. In today's video, we'll be diving a little deeper into the routing of Midas M32 or Behringer X32 consoles and the respective stage boxes. Let's get started. For the typical front of house and monitor configuration of two consoles and either one or two 16-channel or one 32-channel stage box, the standard setup and default settings apply. For the DL32 setup, we will need two Cat5 or Cat6 cables, two M32 or X32 front of house and monitor consoles, and a DL32 or S32 stage box. First, connect the Ethernet cable to the AES-A port on the front of house console and the other end into the AES-A port on the stage box. Then, connect one end of the second Ethernet cable to the AES-A port on the monitor console and the other end to the AES-B port on the stage box. On the Global tab of the setup page of the front of house console, select Internal under the synchronization section as well as the desired sample rate. On the monitor console, select AES-A on the synchronization section as well as the desired sample rate. On the AES tab of the routing section of the front of house console, select out 1 through 8 in the first column and out 9 through 16 in the second column. In the current configuration, the front of house console will by default control the outputs of the stage box as well as the analog gain control and phantom power of the input channels. The monitor console will show a digital trim as the head amp on the home page display of a selected channel, while the front of house console will show gain. The monitor console by default will then use the physical outputs on the back of the console for its monitor output sends. After the analog gain is set on the front of house console, navigate to the preamps tab of the setup page and select head amp split with the encoder. This will now give the front of house inputs plus or minus 18 dB of digital trim that will not affect the monitor console input levels. For the dual DL16 setup, we will need 3 Cat5 or Cat6 cables, 2 M32 or X32 front of house and monitor consoles, and 2 DL or S16 stage boxes. When using 2 DL or S16s, the routing is slightly different in that you will connect the front of house console to the AES-A port on the first stage box and the monitor console to the AES-B port on the second stage box. Then, taking a short Ethernet cable, connect the AES-B port of the first stage box to the AES-A port of the second stage box. After all the connections are done correctly, you will need to select which box controls which inputs and outputs. Choose this by depressing and holding the config button of each stage box and then selecting the desired output configuration.
We hope this video was informative. If it was, please remember to like and subscribe to us on YouTube and Facebook, and check out our website at www.jrsoundcompany.com. From all of us here at JR Sound Co., thank you.